Welcome back. I'm Felix, and I am reacting to my wife is obsessed with another man. I saw part of this on TikTok, and I was just like, oh, I gotta see the whole story. So it's a good one, but at least this way I get to see what their thoughts on it. Because on TikTok it's always edited, the little back and forth that they have. So, and this is Wiki on Reddit. So yeah, I try not to ruin it, but it's pretty good. At least in my opinion. All right, let's get into it. And why would you be obsessed with another man to the point where your husband is posting on Reddit? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
We go from the Roman Empire and we go to U.S. historical figures now.
Boo.
All right, so
all trash. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, probably.
Depends on who it is.
So this one is cross-posted by If Only Why Are You So from r/true off my chest. The title is My Wife's Obsession is Driving Me Crazy.
Oh God.
My wife is obsessed with John F. Kennedy.
I fucking knew it was the Kennedys. I knew it.
This is Alex.
Looking at you, Alex.
Alex, this day in history, I've seen that shit like 3-4 times, Alex. Yes, John F. Kennedy, 35th president of the United States. He's her number one crush. She's in her 30s. She's obsessed with the entire Kennedy family, and I probably know more information about the Kennedy family than I do about my own family, just from hearing her talk about them all the time, and overhearing her watch and rewatch every Kennedy-related documentary and movie that's ever been produced. That was all one sentence, guys. Oh my God.
Love that.
Seriously, she's seen every single one and is always moping about how she's seen every Kennedy-related thing ever made, and she wishes there was something she hasn't seen yet.
That's actually horrible. I've met people like that where they're obsessed with something and they know every little thing about it. And I find it so annoying. It's sickening to me. But yeah, I don't get it. Getting obsessed that much over something like that. But there are people who do it.
If I accidentally mentioned that I haven't seen a particular Kennedy film or documentary, she's like, great, we're turning it on now. Then she gives her own commentary over top of the whole thing.
If my wife was like that and she turns it on, I'm going to tell her to shut up. It's like, let me watch it, and then you can give me your views on it. But let me watch it first. And if she just keeps talking over it, it's like, I don't want to watch it. You can be mad at me. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it while you're giving commentary over top of it. Let me watch it first, and then you can comment on it. But this guy, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I could have stayed with my wife. It sounds like she's always been like this, so he chose to make this his wife. This person his wife. To me, you got no room to complain.
Damn.
The top man in her life is JFK. She has a framed picture of him on her vanity in our bedroom.
No fucking way.
That's crazy.
Absolutely not. That's wild.
This is worse than Leslie Knope and Joe Biden.
That's insane. On the
Although-
vanity?
Question, Sean. Do you have pictures of like football players around your house? Yes or no? No. Okay.
Hell no.
Okay. But like in like college or university, did you have
No.
like
No.
and nothing? Okay. I was gonna say like there are a lot of people with like
That's like a male, like chuggy decorations for men is like,
yeah.
it's fucking.
I think I see where he was going with that. There are guys who have like sports stuff up, but also usually the wives it's not all over the house. It's not they don't have a 5x5 picture of them most of the time. It's like a poster or even a jersey in a frame. But most of those guys who are obsessed with sports usually keep it in a room like basically the man cave. Because unless they live by themselves, then they have it all over the place. But also in those cases too, a lot of times they end up marrying women who are into sports. because it usually works out better. But if they marry someone who's not into sports, then they get mad every time that person tries to get their attention while they're watching sports. And sometimes the women have grown up around that. You know, if they have family members who are into sports, you know, they're used to it. But also, I will say a lot of those guys who are heavily into sports usually don't say sports first, then wife, because that's not going to end well.
Oh, Chugi's so chuggy, bro.
Chugi is Chugi, but I don't know how else to explain it.
That's
Live,
fair.
laugh, love decor for men. The men version of live, love is fucking posters of football players or something.
Import
Sports
models.
jerseys hanging up.
Yeah. I mean, I get maybe like in like an office if you want to do it. I guess that would be the place.
Okay.
But I don't know. I guess that is a similar thing. People do that. So yeah, maybe it's not as crazy, but it seems like a framed photo seems crazy.
It is wild.
But I
She
get
posting
it.
that shit like it's a Jesus pic.
Yeah, because I mean the sports ones are like they're not just a random photo. Usually they're like from an important like from a championship.
Moment of
I would say this
Yeah.
is also not usually in your bedroom, so I will admit that.
Yeah,
That is
the vanity thing is strange. Like in the office, look, if you want to have John F. Kennedy hanging in your office as like inspo, I get that. You know what I mean?
What's the
Yeah.
inspiration?
But dude,
Look
I
at the
wanna
way
get
he fucking
assassinated
led
someday.
the country. God damn. But yeah, I'll say it's not crazy if it's in the office.
Yeah.
Like the office is for the weird decor that would be weird anywhere else in the house.
I agree. Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to hang photos of celebrities or athletes, the office is the place. But yeah, vanity, strange. Living room, I think would also be weird.
very.
Yeah.
Any shared space to me is weird if you're obsessed
A bathroom,
about,
possibly
I don't know.
funny.
Could be.
But
Could be.
could be funny. Could be funny.
Like just hidden behind the toilet paper roll, so when someone
Yeah.
pulls out, you just see JFK.
JFK toilet paper. I'm sure someone makes it.
I'm taking a shot. She has a framed picture of him on her vanity in her bedroom, so he watches us all the time. He's her phone back.
Okay, I'm looking at the dog in the back. Is that a real dog? I don't know all their stuff, you know, if he has a dog or not. That dog hasn't moved at all. The tail hasn't moved, hasn't done anything. That's why I was like, is that a real dog? Or is that even a dog? Is that something else? Because that looks like a treadmill. I don't know if that's a dog. I think one of them does have a dog. Maybe it's him. But the dog has not moved.
Background too. No pictures of me anywhere.
Jeez.
She even talks to the picture sometimes. And we have a framed picture of the Kennedy family on our mantle. Yes, the mantle in our
Crazy.
That's why I said, I'm
Keep
like,
this in the
as long as
office.
it's shared space, it's a no for me, dog. Yes, the mantle in our living room that everyone sees. But it was a gift from her sister, so it must be displayed. Last year for Christmas, she asked for these Kennedy-related Christmas ornaments. I did buy her the one she really wanted, and towards the end of Christmas, I could tell she was getting a bit sad that I apparently hadn't listened to her heavy hints and bought her this ornament. Her Christmas was thankfully saved when I produced the ornament at the end of the night. Over half of her presents from everyone were Kennedy related. She openly tells me in detail about her sexual fantasies involving JFK.
Oh, that's
He's
definitely
the-
over the line for sure.
Yeah, I don't know too many sports fans who have fantasies like that, but players, maybe the female, fans might have those fantasies. I'm sure there's a couple guys, and of course there's our female sports, guys fantasy about that, but usually most people don't talk about it when it comes to sports. They just talk about the sports team.
That is very
Yeah.
weird. Back shots hit a little different for that. He's
I thought I was out of pocket. Holy shit.
intrusive thoughts won over. Sorry. He's the main person she fantasizes and about. If she doesn't seem very into having sex with me, her actual
no.
husband, all I have to do, and this got cut off.
Recite lines
all
from
I
a
have-
speech.
Yeah. Her actual husband, all I have to do is put on my JFK voice on, and they put, I have perfected it.
I bet
And
you have.
I thought you were going to say he had to put on a costume, but it's still not good that you got to talk like JFK to get her aroused. She needs to talk to someone. So, that's really with anything. If you're that obsessed with something, 9 times out of 10, it's usually not a good thing. Being overly obsessive over something most times does not end well.
usually, I don't even know what he sounds like. And she'll usually cave.
It's been a long time since I heard any. I know he has I want to say Southern accent, but I can't remember what he. Because Kennedys really don't get talked about much anymore. So
Did have to put my foot down when she started talking about doing me with a back brace on. Wait, back brace?
What? They have a
Maybe
back
he
brace?
broke his back at one point. I don't know.
Oh, well.
Alex, how come we
okay.
don't know about this?
Oh, yeah. It did.
How dare you leave us?
Anyways.
Yeah, he did have a back
too
brace.
bizarre.
Yeah, he suffered from
Oh,
chronic
he
back pain
did.
and wore a corset-like brace. Wild to want that in bed, though, I guess. But
Again, that's weird.
a lot of wildness with this.
here's the thing: I applaud the communication and honesty, but it's wild.
getting a little out of hand. That's crazy. Put the back brace on. No, put the back brace on. Yeah, my thing is, what if she comes across a guy that looks like Kennedy? Let's say she meets a guy who looks just like JFK. Would she leave her husband for him? My answer is yes. She'd be out that door so fast, especially if he sounded like him too. Oh my God, it's over. The husband's lost her. So yeah, this is crazy in my opinion.
Too bizarre. I'm just not into role playing like that. And hey, that's a boundary. So thank you for putting that. And Josh, this is where you kind of nailed it already. Why would I marry her when her heart clearly belongs to a man who has been dead for 60 years?
Oh wait, was this? I thought he said it was wife. Now hold on, I gotta jump back to the beginning.
Oh God.
My wife is obsessed.
Yeah, it says my wife. Okay, let me find where I was. So yeah, it is about the wife. Why is he talking about marry her? So we'll get to the bottom in a second here, but I'm assuming. But yeah, that offhand comment just kind of threw me there.
For 60 years. This didn't all come out in full color right away. And when she did start mentioning her crush on him, it wasn't concerning. Whatever.
Oh, she hid it. She hid it from him. Figured, well, I got the ring. You can't go anywhere.
Guy had a great hair. It wasn't the craziest thing I'd ever heard. She told me tonight that her list of favorite men is JFK, JFK Jr., and they put a very close second to his father in her books. And she's taken up a bunch of hobbies inspired by him. Thankfully, not flying planes yet. And
In case you're wondering, JFK Jr. died in a plane crash. So I don't know if the other two didn't catch that, but yeah, that's how he passed away.
Bobby Kennedy. Then me. So I'm fourth behind 3 dead men.
Oh jeez.
Fucking sad. Her vibrators are all named after those guys. Her dog is named Jackie O. Now she's planning out a Kennedy tribute baby name.
No, I would not let any of my kids be named after them just for this reason.
Her engagement ring just had to be from the same jeweler as Jackie Kennedy's ring. Done. I did that for her and still can't rise above Bobby Kennedy to be number 3 at the very least. If she buys me one more thing that is something that if she buys me one more thing that is something that JFK wore, I don't know what I'll do. Well, I'll probably wear it or use it because it makes her happy. My wife is relatively normal in most other ways.
I'm sorry, he sounds like a simp. He sounds like the definition of a simp. He really does. You can love your spouse and have boundaries. You know, have a dedicated room. She keeps everything in. But yeah, this guy's just a pushover. He's a simp. He's the definition of a simp.
She's attractive, has a good career. And they put, although I know she's slipped about her Kennedy obsession at work in a few moments of weakness, and I'm scared to know just how detailed she got. She's told me she's masturbated secretly at work a few times and will just sit and stares at pictures of these men.
Okay, this is a wild obsession. It started with a
this
picture on a
is
mantle.
normal.
Yeah, I don't
This is not normal. Oh yeah, she needs to talk to someone. This is not normal. This is unhealthy. This is really unhealthy.
No. I'm gonna finish this. Almost done. Sure, she loves every salacious sexual detail that comes out about JFK. And the more dirty details she finds out, the more affairs she finds out about, the more she wants to do him. But if I just look in the direction of another woman, all hell rains down. It's fine. I'm fine. Doesn't sound like it.
No, you're not.
I don't know why I'm sharing this with the internet right now.
Because you need help too. Because you know this isn't right. And you need to, I hate to be that person, but you need to get out of this marriage. This is not a healthy marriage in any way, shape, or form.
It's so ridiculous. She's in the shower fantasizing about him right now. She told me that's what she was going to do. She says I should just be glad all my competition is dead.
Yeah, I was like, this is an obsession, and she should definitely like get help to curb it, because it seems to be consuming her life, which is not healthy. But then you can't even compliment on like other celebrities you're attracted to. Like, that's where it's like, okay, well, you can't be like, I can do it, but you can't, because that's fucked up. That's not a line you can just draw randomly for your spouse to have to just listen to you talk about this other dude for ever, and he can't even like mention someone else. Not that you should want to, because you should want your partner more than a dead guy. Wild. This is crazy. She definitely needs help, because this is an unhealthy obsession. But
correct me if
I would
I'm
not
wrong,
be surprised.
John.
Oh, go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, John. She should be fired, right?
yeah,
Oh yeah, 100%. If someone from her job finds this Reddit post and they know who she is, she's gone. They will get rid of her. You can't do that at work. You can't. Even though there are a lot of jobs they do it all the time, people do have activities at work. I couldn't get the words out. And it doesn't make it okay, because I worked a job where they were just getting it on at the warehouse. I worked a warehouse job. And I've heard stories about Walmart. I worked a McDonald's job, and it was bad. And if they go get supplies and be gone for a little bit, it's like, Jesus. But yeah, it can be bad sometimes. We're to the point where the bosses don't even care as long as the work's getting done. But other times, they do care, because it's like, no, you can't do that. Wait, you did that and then went and touched stuff? Ugh.
For masturbating at work.
That's bad. I feel
That's not even just fireable offense. I feel like that's
criminal,
also like
right?
yeah,
criminal, because that's
100%.
indecent exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the absolute fuck? That was definitely the turning point of this story for me. I mean, I guess the whole thing is pretty unhinged, but that one is like, okay, this is no longer just like a cute little haha.
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, I saw where he was going with the sports comparison. Unfortunately, it's not to say people haven't done it to sports people, but still, it's even if, let's say she was obsessed with a sports team and she's confessing all this stuff, it's still not right. This has gone too far.
It's not a jokey
She
joke
needs
anymore,
help.
right?
Yeah.
She needs
She does.
fucking help, and I don't know. You might need to leave. I don't know.
We started thinking it was bad when she was like framing a mantle on your shared bedroom, you know what I mean? And then
on the vanity. I thought that was bad, but that was the least offensive thing in this whole.
But that's where we started the debate, where we're like, this is weird, and then it just got progressively worse, and we're like,
criminal.
No,
it went from weird to criminal. I feel like, you doing the things to make her happy and things right now is no longer, you are encouraging the obsession. It feels like
At this point,
at
yeah.
this point.
It sounds like it doesn't even sound like an obsession anymore. It sounds like an addiction at this
Yeah.
point. Like
Well, and to be fair,
Yeah,
it
I don't know
like,
how those things work.
it seems like he was like a frog, boiled in water, where it's like it started off as nothing, and then
I've never heard of that.
she slowly,
pigeonholed into like you have to do like what shit I like.
yeah, well, and got him like slowly used to the idea of her being obsessed with it, or she just slowly got more and more obsessed with it. There's that as well. So, yeah, she definitely needs to like.
Get therapy.
There we go.
There it is.
Okay, I'm going to end it right there. It's going for a little while longer. But yeah, she definitely needs help. She needs therapy. She needs to figure out why she's so obsessed with these people. Does she wish she grew up in that family? I don't know. Maybe she wishes she was Marilyn Monroe. There's something psychological definitely going on. But it sounds like she hid it from him, how bad it was. And a lot of times an obsession like this was triggered by trauma. So I wonder what happened in her life traumatically that she latched onto this. And it doesn't have to be sexual trauma. It could have been any kind of trauma, just something, maybe she got hurt and could have been an emotional pain and she just got obsessed with the Kennedys afterwards. But either way, yeah, this obsession is not good. She definitely needs to talk to someone and get some help. And so does he actually, because he's brainwashed himself into thinking this is okay. But part of him knows it's not okay, which is why he wrote the Reddit post. But yeah, if you know someone that is this obsessed with something, something's happened. Something's happened in their life to where they've gone overboard with their obsession. But otherwise, to everyone, take mental health serious, because in the beginning, even though it was kind of a jokey joke, there's something seriously wrong here with both of them. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe. Everyone, take care. Later.